Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
Oh, baby, what's going on? Woo! Anyway, what's going on, folks? We're having technical difficulties now. I'd like to thank, first of all, everybody for tuning in to the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. I am your host, the man they call Ghost, folks, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Unfortunately, we're having still technical difficulties with the old mic. And the reason, I hope everybody's listening, I hope everybody can hear me very vividly here. The reason that I like to use the old mic is because that's what I started with, baby. That's what I did. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, that's, I never used another mic. You understand what I'm saying, baby? So for all these people that are like, yeah, you got to get a new mic, Ghost. Shove it up your ass, all right? Anyway, folks, there's a lot of things to talk about here, folks. I don't even know, I don't even know where to start, folks. All right, I have no idea where in the blue hell to start. I mean, can we start? Jesus Christ! I mean, one thing I want to start with is the capitalist army. And the bad weekend that the capitalist army gave Ted Cruz. You understand what I'm talking about here? You understand? That's what I want to do. That's what I want to talk about, if you will. But before I do that, let me go ahead. Let me see if we can get my. Can we get the other mic going on, please? I want my original mic. All right. I don't care if we have to duct tape it together. I don't care if we have to freaking antenna use aluminum foil. I don't give a crap. I want my mic. So if you all can excuse me, I've got some technical difficulty music, folks, just in case, all right? I got some technical difficulty music just in case for this particular occasion here. So, well, before I do that, I don't want to, I'm getting off teacher here, right? I'm sorry, folks. It's been it's been 4 years here. You understand? So let me go ahead and put on some damn technical difficulties music, for Christ's sake, so I can get my damn mic back. Let me get I want my mic back. I'm just not comfortable. As you can see, I'm like sitting here and I'm talking into something that it's just not my freaking mic. I want my mic. I want my mic back. I want my freaking mic back. So here's the technical difficulties music, folks, and please bear with me, if you will. All right, here we go. Shut it off. All right, we're back. I've got my mic here, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Can everybody hear me? Is everybody? Turn off the other crap there. All right, come on. Jesus Christ. Getting reverberations over here. I'm doing all kinds. I mean, come on, man. What are you doing, engineer? No wonder everybody's saying fire the damn engineer up in here. I know you're trying as best you can here. It's been 4 years. Jesus Christ. And what was that technical? Is that the best you could do with technical difficulties, for Christ's sake? That's the technical difficulty? Can we put that on again, for Christ's sake? What the hell was that? What in the blue hell is this, engineer? Oh, my God. What a way to bore the balls off of people, for Christ's sake. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ. All right, just shut it off. Just shut it off. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, we've got contingency plans. If for some reason we drop off, baby, let me know. I'm going to be eyeballing everything. It's the True Capitalist Radio broadcast number 228. We're going to talk a little bit about what we have conducted this past weekend, folks. And if you weren't a part of the Capitalist Army, the Leave Him Heidi campaign definitely made an impact in the Cruz campaign this weekend. Didn't I say on the Twitter account that he was definitely going to have a bad weekend? And I'd like to thank the Capitalist Army, the Trump train, and everybody who is out there dedicated, getting ready, doing whatever it takes to make sure that Donald Trump is president, folks. This is a capitalist revolution right before our very eyes, and I cannot believe it. That is why I'm here. That is why I'm sitting here conducting the broadcast. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing on the internets, if you will. And I hope that you could help me be a part of the Capitalist Army too, folks, because Donald Trump has to be president. He must be president. You understand? Everybody and their brother is against this man. Everybody. The Pope, the Chinese, the Obama, the DNC, the RNC. Good God. I mean, he must be doing something right, for Christ's sake, because every establishment, every institution is just in utter, complete disdain for Donald Trump. I have no idea why. I don't get it, but let me tell you something. That's why I'm backing up the man, and not to mention he's a capitalist. And by God, we haven't seen a good range of capitalism in this damn country in a long damn time. So anyway, folks, if you haven't known, Ted Cruz and the Cruz Missile Crisis, I don't know if you're familiar with that, or what is it, the Cruz Mistress Crisis? I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, folks, it seems as if Ted Cruz had been getting around like old Slick Willie Bill Clinton, for Christ's sake. Now, I mean, of course, Bill Clinton would, sexually and physically abuse women. I don't think that was the case for Ted Cruz. I just think that he was using his vulgar display of power to swoon married women. And, I don't know. I mean, a lot of these women that are alleged, have significant others here. And, so does Ted Cruz. And I think this just pretty much slaps Ted Cruz in the face for being some supposed evangelical conservative. I mean, come on. I mean, why do you think the GOP, even though this guy is second in delegates, they are not backing up this man, even though the Bush family, the Bush crime family is backing him up, even though it's going to come out later on this week that Walker, believe it or not, the Governor Walker out of Wisconsin, is going to back up Cruz. And I think that the Trump train needs to be a little concerned about this because, remember, that's Scott Walker's state out here, all right? The fix is in. Let me tell you something. I was in Texas, all right? I'm in Texas here. There was a lot of voter fraud out here in Texas. I mean, if you want my personal opinion, and let me tell you, stopthesteal.org is the website to go to if you happen to have any kind of voter discrepancies or problems in any of these primaries or caucuses. That's stopthesteal.org all together, all right? But there was a lot of discrepancies out here in Texas, hence that's why Cruz won it. And we all know the unscrupulous ways in which Cruz won the Iowa caucus.
You know, he just goddamn decided that he was just going to go ahead and send one of his mistresses, I guess, to go and suggest that Ben Carson was dropping out of the damn race, and that the caucus goers that were there in Iowa for Ben Carson just go ahead and go with Ted Cruz. Not to mention that ridiculous mailer. You know, that voter failed, you know, y'all remember that crap? They send some voter grade to these people out there in Iowa, scaring them into freaking voting for freaking Ted Cruz? Give me a freaking break. Anyway, folks, I am very happy with what the capitalist army has conducted this weekend. I can guarantee you Ted Cruz had a bad weekend. I can only imagine. I can only imagine the conversations that were happening between Heidi and Ted Cruz this weekend. It was an Easter weekend, too. You know, I mean, you can only imagine. During all the Easter egg hunts and all that crap, what in the hell the conversation was there. And let me tell you, this just puts a complete and utter just bad patina on the Ted Cruz brand. And let me tell you, he done goofed when he hooked himself up with the Bush crime family. But you know what, folks? It's not surprising. Because lest we forget that Heidi Cruz is not just some damsel in distress. She's not just some babe in the woods, not knowing, who I am, what to do, whatever. She is highly in bed with the Bush family. She was an assistant to Condoleezza Rice during the Bush Jr. administration. And for you folks that are unaware, Condoleezza Rice was the national security advisor during the 9/11 situation. And moreover, she ended up being promoted to Secretary of State after that. Moreover, not only is Heidi Cruz closely connected to the Bush crime family, this is a woman, all right? This is a woman who is connected to Goldman Sachs. She was a Goldman Sachs executive, for Christ's sake. She worked for Goldman Sachs. How do you think Ted Cruz got that sweet low-interest loan that he failed to report from Goldman Sachs? How do you think he got that? Huh? How in the blue hell do you think he got it? It's from his wife, Heidi. It's his wife, Heidi, for Christ's sake. And moreover, I'd like to reiterate, since the mainstream media and, of course, Ted Cruz are trying to allude that the Trump campaign had something to do with the National Enquirer supposed hit piece, but it's all true. I mean, I think it was Roger Stone that said, if it isn't true, why isn't Ted Cruz suing? Why isn't he suing? Because apparently much of it is pretty much factual. All right? I mean, let me tell you, he's a lawyer. He doesn't need to go pay lawyers to do this. And that's what I'm saying. It puts a bad patina, a bad rust or crust on the Ted Cruz brand. And if anybody who claims to be a conservative and evangelical, and you're still voting for this man, you people are just as loony as the goddamn liberals. I mean, why do you think I stopped being a damn conservative? The conservative movement doesn't mean anything anymore. Do you understand that? It means nothing. So hence, I just completely, I lived the conservative lifestyle my whole life. I was a conservative, and I threw it away. I wiped my dirty derriere with that moniker because it means diddly. And I've said it, and I'll say it again. In 2008, when they nominated that freaking Alaskan bimbo, Sarah Palin, as the vice president to John Turncoat, liberal McCain, warmongering McCain, I knew that there was a liberal takeover. An utter disgusting liberal, and I'm talking all liberal, I'm talking fiscal liberal, social liberal, a liberal takeover of the Republican Party. And hence, you can see it now. You can see it as they're going against Donald Trump. They're conspiring against him, the GOP elites, for Christ's sake. They would rather have Hillary Clinton as president as opposed to allowing Donald Trump to lead the party into the presidency, because these people are a class to themselves, folks. Don't you understand that? It's starting to unearth itself. You're starting to witness this. I mean, you've got party leaders rubbing it in your faces that your vote doesn't count. All those hours these people are spending in lines at these primaries and caucuses, it means nothing. They're telling us this. It's a disgrace. Why do you think I'm coming back? All right? Why do you think I'm coming back and doing the things that I'm doing, for Christ's sake? This election is that important. The whole damn establishment, both the domestic, political, social, and financial establishment, and the international establishments fear Donald Trump. They fear him. Why do you think these people are going through such great lengths to stop this man? I mean, look at the lamestream media. I mean, give me a break. Anybody who still watches the TV for their news are a complete, lazy, pathetic, slovenly, stupid individual. I'm sorry. All right? I mean, in this day and age of the internet, I mean, hell, you can have freaking news delivered on your phone, for Christ's sake. You're a lazy bastard, all right? And let me tell you something. I know a good, well, at least I hope a good amount of you, spend a good amount of time in the crapper. I mean, what are you doing in the crapper? Aren't you reading something? Huh? I mean, don't you read some news? Don't you do some news gathering in the crapper? Or what are you doing? Tickling your ball sack? I mean, what are you're looking at your turd and see if it, shapes, in some kind of a person, some kind of a shape? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get why people don't look for the news. It's all out there. You have an infinite library of information, instantaneous live news via the internet. And what are people using it for? Netflix and chill. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, give me a break with that one. Netflix and chill. That's what everybody's doing. Huh? Trying to use social media so they can get their wieners whacked or rekindle with somebody that looked good in a leather jacket back 25 years ago when they dumped you in the stairwell after they had the ejaculation session, trying to rekindle something that they thought they forgot. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry to go on that soliloquy, but let me tell you, I'm very proud of what the capitalist army has done. The Leave Him Heidi campaign seems to have been a success. I'm very proud of it, very proud of the capitalist army. I can guarantee he had a bad weekend, old Ted Cruz. And, of course, these GOP and DNC establishments, folks, not only is Donald Trump trying to be thwarted from the GOP nomination, and let me tell you, they're doing a good job of it. I mean, they've got every lamestream media slamming him, lying about him, saying all kinds of slanderous, libelous lies about him. But let me tell you, you Bernie Sanders fans, if you think, even if this guy wins every caucus and every primary out there, you people are going to be sadly disappointed with the outcome, because let me tell you, if you think that the GOP are trying to thwart Trump, because at least what the GOP is trying to do is they're trying to stop Trump from getting the 1,237 delegates necessary to nominate him for the presidency for the Republican Party. I mean, they are trying to stop him by any means necessary. And if they can do it, believe it or not, folks, that's why they're trying to make a smoke screen suggesting that, well, you see, he didn't get the 1,237, so now we got to go to a brokered convention and let the delegates go ahead and vote how they please, vote their conscience. And that's why they got stupid Mitt Romney, and that's why they got freaking Paul Ryan in the wings, for Christ's sake. But anyway, it's not only like that. At least the Republicans are trying to make it seem like there's a legit, or quote-unquote, wink-wink, legit reason why Donald Trump will be held back as the nominee of the Republican Party. But there is no There is no smoke screen for the DNC. And I think that you Bernie Sanders fans, you need to wake up and smell the free coffee that's probably Folgers Crystals, which smells like artificial crap, all right? Because that's what Bernie Sanders is. It's a bunch of artificial crap, all right? There are delegates and super delegates, all right? I think that you folks in the Bernie Sanders field need to read the DNC rules, all right? I mean, these primaries are a fictitious show. You know what these primaries are, folks, to be honest with you? Ways to raise money for these freaking campaigns of these politicians. That's all it is. That's all it is. The cat's out of the bag now. That's all it is, folks, because it's obvious your vote doesn't mean diddly. All right, they're just going around trying to rabble-rouse you, trying to, hey, go out and vote, go out there, and here's the signs, and here's this. It's all about money. That's why Donald Trump is slapping these freaking bureaucratic politician soulless scumbags in their faces, because that's all these politicians live for, folks. Do you understand that? They have to go out, and they got to collect all this money in their campaign contribution accounts, all right? And did you know that after they retire and they're no longer in public office, that whatever they accumulated in that campaign contribution account, they get to keep it in their they get to transfer that in their personal account, their own personal name, tax-free. Do you understand that, folks? That's how politicians get rich out here. That's how come people that spend a quote-unquote lifetime of bureaucratic service get filthy, disgusting rich. It's a disgusting, despicable game. Do you understand that? It makes me puke. It makes me sick. And that's why Donald Trump is far more than just a candidate. He is a revolution. He is a revolution against the establishment. I mean, I think it was Mike Huckabee that said that Donald Trump is a peaceful overthrow of the American government. And by God, I could not agree more. So for God's sakes, folks, if you're for Trump, you need to go out there and go on all social media and spread all the Trump memes and propaganda and everything, all the facts. Make sure it's in everybody's faces, because this lamestream media, I mean, if you believe the lamestream media, they'll have you believing that Donald Trump's star is fading when it's nothing but freaking lies. These freaking media are outright liars. They're lying. They're trying to suggest something to you. That's their job, the power of suggestion. They are the gatekeepers of information. That's what gives them power. And guess who pays those scumbags? Well, whoever pays for those commercials, huh? You're starting to get it now, right? It's all a bureaucratic scheme. Once private enterprise merges with government, it's over. I mean, it's monopoly. A monopoly cannot sustain itself unless the government forces the people to accept the monopoly, gives the monopoly special tax breaks, gives them no-bid contracts and that sort of thing. Wake up and smell the coffee, folks. Why do you think there's no more small businesses and new generated wealth happening in America today? Because nobody has any cash. The jobs are gone. What is it? Almost 95 million people are out of work in this country. They're out of work. That's how come they can manipulate that stupid, ridiculous, unemployment is below 5%, Ghost. You don't understand. All right, Obama's doing good. He did a great job. Yeah. Do you know how you understand the fuzzy math? I hate to use a Bush terminology, but the fuzzy math that's going on with these numbers, it's ridiculous. Trump knows it. That's why Trump suggests that real unemployment, as we see it, can be anywhere from 25 to 30%, period. It's these manipulation of numbers, these manipulation of statistics, taking small parts of statistics and, all this other crap. It's ridiculous, folks. Anyway, once again, I strongly advise the other side over there, the Bernie Sanders folks, you need to start doxing your delegates and super delegates if you want Bernie Sanders to be the nominee for the Democratic Party. You understand that? I mean, I'm not kidding around. You are going to have to do what we're doing on our side over here, and I'm talking about the Trump train. I'm talking about the capitalist army. You're going to have to do what we're doing. to make sure that your candidate, which, let me tell you, it looks like the people are speaking over there on that side. I mean, the people are speaking that, hey, I want socialism. I want some 75-year-old communist bastard who's sitting here trying to tell me, just like Obama told everybody the last time, but, who remembers that? I'm stupid. Anyway, but he's going to give me everything. He's going to give me a free college. He's going to give me a free car. He's going to pay my mortgage. Do we remember that? Do we remember that whole scheme back in 2008 with Obama? I mean, the more things change, the more they stay the same, don't they, huh? But anyway, I'm just suggesting to you socialist, stupid, sniveling, pathetic, don't want to work, live in your mommy's basement, pathetic pieces of non-initiating trash. All right, what you need to do if you want your stupid Bernie, has to get up 5 times to go to the bathroom a night Sanders, if you want this man nominated in the DNC, you need to start getting to work, and you need to start doing what we're doing for your candidate. Because let me tell you something, Hillary Clinton, I can almost guarantee that Hillary Clinton is going to win the nomination. All right, regardless of what you folks do. I'm telling you, you think it's bad over here on our side, folks, and the Trump train and the GOP trying to thwart Trump from the presidential nomination, that's the freaking left. I mean, these people aren't in store for the kind of totalitarian rule that's going to happen at the DNC. I don't think these Bernie Sanders fans are I don't think they're prepared for it. I mean, don't you folks understand that Hillary Clinton is a powerful broad? And why is she a powerful broad? Well, her husband was the president. And she wasn't one of these, hey, I'm just going to sit back, I'm going to, be pretty like Laura Bush kind of, first ladies. This woman took firsthand initiatives. I mean, Travelgate. I don't want to get into all the ridiculousness that she attempted to conduct, but remember, she had authority because of her husband to go into FBI, have privied access to secret information, so on and so forth. This woman knows where the bodies are buried. And let me tell you something, folks, that's why she has not been indicted. She has not been indicted for this email scandal, which is unbelievable, unprecedented. I mean, we all remember General Petraeus, who did not even close to what Hillary Rotten Clinton has done, and his damn career was ruined. He's lucky he didn't even go to jail, and here's Hillary Clinton out here laughing in your face, laughing right in your face, saying, yeah, you know what? I don't care about the emails. I'm telling you, folks, she knows where the bodies are buried. She, from sources in the Beltway, she's willing to throw all of Washington, D.C. under the bus if she is indicted for this email. That's why she's not indicted. She is not indicted because she knows where the bodies are buried, folks. I'm not kidding around. This is a dangerous woman. I think that you folks need to realize that the Clintons and the Bushes, these people are one and the same. These people are a crime syndicate, for a lack of a better term. That's why they're both on both sides of the aisle. So either one of them wins or one of their boys win, they still have control of the damn executive branch, which means they have control of the damn secret services and the national security agencies and the CIA and the FBI and the TSA. And, I mean, they've got control of all the files on us. They got control of the IRS. You get it now? Politics is power, folks. And this political class out here does not want to relinquish that institutional power. And that's what we're dealing with right now, is a political class that's trying, whatever its damnedest it can, it's trying to save itself. But it doesn't look good for them, folks. It doesn't look good. I mean, they're getting to the point now where they'll go ahead and steal the damn election from the people's will and slap you in your mouth right in front of you and say, hey, look, no, that's the rules. And you've got this lamey, slimy, freaking damn mainstream media trying to justify both parties in their totalitarian attempt at going against the people's will. That's what I'm telling you, folks. This primary, all this voting, all this crap, it means nothing. This is nothing more than fundraising for these politicians. I want you to know this. All right, I'm not kidding around. It's all political theater. These parties are no different than the Communist Party of China, where they elect their own people, and they have a commission, and they've got groups of people and delegates and all kinds of the same crap. We're not living in capitalism, folks. We're living in some kind of quasi-socialist communist government. I've been saying it since 2008. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and give some shout-outs here since we're going ahead and, getting a little off-keister. I'm sorry to go on that damn diatribe, but, folks, this is serious. If you are with the Trump train, by God, do whatever it takes, even the little effort that you put in. Posting a meme, making a graphic, posting some facts, looking for facts, spreading facts. You understand that? The media is not on our side. We have to be our own media. We have to be the gatekeepers of information, and we have to be well-informed and inform the ignorant masses who would rather be watching Dancing with the Stars or whatever the hell is on the damn boob tube than actually realizing what's in control of their very lives. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and I wanted to do a new hashtag every broadcast, but I don't think that's going to work very well. So let's go ahead and go back to Leave Him Heidi, because according to the Twitter rumors, there's an apparent separation. This is all alleged, of course. This was just on the rumors on Twitter, that, there's a possible separation between old Heidi and Ted. And by God, I don't blame Heidi, because, no wonder she was left on the side of a road with her head in her hands, half bombed out of her mind. The police...
Oh, my God, folks. I'm sorry about that, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, my God. Folks, all of a sudden I'm sitting here, right? I'm doing freaking, these Twitter shout-outs and whatnot, man. And, before you know it, everything's kind of, all my computers, everything's kind of goes black. And, the freaking power was turned off, for Christ's sake. I hear my freaking dog crying, for Christ's sake. Freaking dog is chewing on the freaking plug, for Christ's sake, man. Good God. What is wrong with you, Templeton? Good God damn it. Come here. You okay? Are you all right? Jesus Christ, man. Good God. I'm sorry, folks. I'm so sorry, man. I had to put some electrical tape on some freaking plug, for Christ's sake. The mic that I like is freaking gone, for Christ's sake. I'm over here on the freaking smartphone and all that other crap. Good God. Good Lord. You know what I'm saying? What luck, for Christ. Come here, Templeton. Hey, come here. Are you okay? Not my bad here, man. I'm sorry. I'm on this freaking smartphone, for Christ's sake. My dog almost gets electrocuted. They're trying to rob Trump. We got the world against our backs. Just good God. And screw you people laughing at my dog's name, for Christ's sake, all right? Screw you people. Stop making fun of my damn dog. I don't even want to talk about my dog. Screw you people on Twitter talking about my dog. Jesus Christ, talking about my dog. That's just great. Anyway, let's just go ahead and let's just take some callers since we're here, all right? How about that? We'll just go ahead and take some goddamn callers. All right, 516-453-9903 is the number to call, folks. I know people were saying that they wish they had the old number again, the old 646 number, but hey, that is beyond my control, folks. My apologies on that. We're just going to go ahead and get to some callers right now. All right. Let's go ahead and get to some goddamn callers, shall we? All right, hold on. Let me make sure that my ass doesn't, click this thing off again. Hold on a second. These freaking smartphones. I hate them. Anyway, let's go ahead and take some calls here. 347, you're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost, how's it going?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm just here in the UK. Kind of sucks, stationed over here, but, I'm making the best out of it, being a capitalist, investing my money. I've listened to your show for quite some time now. Since
go right ahead, man. I'm sorry, man. I was just going to tell you. I was just going to thank you for your service and keep capitalizing, man. And my apologies for the technical difficulties out here. My dog almost got electrocuted, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ghost. And it sounds like Templeton's got a little chewy motion going on there. But anyways, I just want to say I want to wish you a happy Monday. Good luck to you. Donald Trump 2016, make anime great again. You have a good one.
Yeah, I agree with you, except for make anime great again. But, Donald Trump, baby, the Trump train is in the house. All right, folks, and once again, I'd like to reiterate, if you think it's bad on our side over here on the right, well, by God, you better believe that they're going to have a shit fit over there on the left, folks, because I'm telling you, these people do not understand that the Democrats have not only delegates, but super delegates. All right? I mean, don't ask me how that works, but that's some communist, socialist crap, your typical bureaucratic socialist garbage. All right? And that's all there is to it. Anyway, all this technical difficulties, my dog almost getting electrocuted, you people laughing at his name, screw you. All right? I used to show Charlotte's Web to my children, for Christ's sake. It was a wholesome, sweet, old family entertainment. I don't know what has happened thus far. I mean, now you've got, a teen pregnancy or, these broads that are now getting MTV shows because they're shitting a baby out of the oven because they got impregnated by some fruit bowl at like 14, 15 or some crap. I mean, what do you got? You got the card. Speaking of which, I know I wasn't around during this time. So, since this is coming across my mind, I'd like to get this off my chest a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about Bruce Jenner. All right? That's right. I want to talk a little bit about Bruce Jenner, and I want to talk to you, and especially the trans-testicle contingency that listens to the True Capitalist radio broadcast. And, folks, for some reason, trans-testicles, I have no idea why, they are drawn to the True Capitalist radio broadcast like flies to crap. And, me and the engineer have talked about it. We think that it has something to do with the manly dominance. The manly dominance that I'm throwing around the internet like it ain't shit. But I want to talk a little bit about Bruce Jenner because let me tell you my personal opinion about Bruce Jenner. I think as soon as he started, getting the tit job and, suggesting that he wanted to start trannying himself out, I knew it was nothing more than a ploy to make more money at this reality show nonsense. I'm not kidding. These people are soulless. These reality show stars will do whatever it takes as long as they're able to sustain their little lifestyles, for Christ's sake. I mean, look at Kris Jenner with the Kardashian girls, for Christ's sake. I mean, selling them out like $3 slut bags. It's horrible. Jesus Christ. And you know what made me sick is that when Bruce Jenner came out as "Call Me Caitlyn," everybody out, all the trannies thought it was like like a unification, like some kind of a rise or something like that. Like this was something significant to them when there was nothing more than something significant to Bruce Jenner's pocket. And look at what's happened to him today. Just call me Caitlyn. Call me Kate. And lo and behold, what happens? What happens? he likes Ted Cruz. How can a tranny, do you understand where we're going, folks? Do you understand why I left the conservative movement, why I no longer consider myself and never will consider myself a damn conservative again? This is what we're going. You got a supposed evangelical in Ted Cruz who can't keep it in his pants and I guess, likes hopping on married women or some crap out here being endorsed by some tranny that is supposed to be the spokesperson for trannies nowadays because they got a freaking show on there. Give me a freaking break, all right? And let me tell you something, Bruce, all right? Unless you're going to, go out there and start taking in the pooper, all right, which he's not. Apparently, he's dating chicks, for Christ's sake. How sick are we getting? Hey, okay, let me get this straight. Let me just get this straight real quick, all right? Guy turns into woman to get woman. Do you see? We're going mad, man. And what's this new thing? I thought pansexuals was a taboo and a weird thing when I was here back 4 years ago. Now, what is it? Gender fluid? I'm gender fluid, for Christ's sake. That's what everybody's doing. I'm gender fluid, for Christ's sake. Look, I don't care what you want to be. To be honest with you, the essence of capitalism is that if you can pay for it and you can do whatever it is that you want to do, as long as you're not infringing upon the rights or infringing upon the property of another person, well, by God, do whatever it is that you want to do, for Christ's sake. Just as long as you're paying for it, unlike Bernie Sanders, I'm sure he wants us to pay for, trans-testicle reassignment jobs and all that other crap. But anyway, I didn't mean to get off on that soliloquy about goddamn Bruce Jenner, all right? Unless he's, going to take it up the pooper, I don't want to hear it, all right? I'm serious. That's not a real tranny to me. He's not a real tranny. He's a transvestite. That's what that is, all right? I think I get the terminology nowadays. That's a transvestite, all right? Then you've got the cross-dressers, right, which, are like, I think transvestites, from what I understand, and I'm just giving you guys a little bit of 411 because this is what they're teaching your kids in college and in school today and in elementary school, all right? Transvestites are actually, men, regular men. They even got beards and crap, dressing up as women for sexual gratification. And then you've got the cross-dressers, which actually, do it and make themselves up like a little bit clownish and, go out and lip sync at homosexual coronations and clubs and whatnot. All right, and believe it or not, I have no idea why people. I don't want to get on what am I getting on gay debates? What am I, Nero, for Christ's sake? What am I, Milo Yiannopoulos, for Christ's sake? I'm not getting on gay debates. I'm sorry, Templeton. He chewed up the goddamn plug, for Christ's sake. I was worried about him. The show was the last thing on my mind, for Christ's sake. My heart was beating like a rabbit. I haven't even gotten into my beer, for Christ's sake. This is supposed to be my drinking time. Let me get some freaking beer here. Come on, for Christ's sake. And then I got you people laughing at my dog's name, for Christ's sake. Don't laugh at my dog, Templeton, all right? It's my wife's dog, all right? And she thinks he's adorable, and if she thinks he's adorable, then I think he's adorable, all right? That's what a man's supposed to do, all right? You're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to take care of your woman's problems. You're supposed to make her feel happy. You're supposed to make her feel wanted. You're supposed to make her feel important. And, she wanted a dog. I didn't want a dog, all right? But, sometimes you got to make a compromise. And, my woman has compromised a lot with me, so you just got to pay it forward, baby. You understand? That's what, unfortunately, feminists have, kind of thrown the whole idea of compromise out the noggin of the average everyday woman. So, anyway, let's go back to the Twitter shout-outs. All right, Leave Him Heidi is the hashtag. Go ahead and start posting at Leave Him Heidi, because I think I was in the middle of that before this Templeton situation. Good Lord. Anyway, what's going on to Shady_Sandsman? And he's got some kind of a goddamn, oh, good God. Is it because the Oculus Rift came out today, folks? Is everybody excited about that? Is that it? Oculus Rift. You're going to start being able to see virtual reality pornography, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God. Go out. Clean yourself up, all right? Get yourself some decent threads and go up to a woman or something, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, you could virtual reality it. You could put, you have a pocket pussy or what. I don't know what you people are doing. You can have all that sexual toys crap, but you people need to get up off your fat jelly Pop-Tart eating asses, go out to a social arena, and start talking to some people. I mean, look at it. I mean, I got memes over here of virtual reality. I mean, look, okay, I get it. I'm actually looking forward to virtual reality myself, but not for goddamn virtual reality pornographic material. Jesus Christ. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm looking forward to, having a virtual reality session with the whole capitalist army to everybody who's listening to me right now. I mean, just imagine, man. I mean, we could be in a virtual reality realm, and, I could be, like, talking, for Christ's sake, and everybody's just kind of sitting there. Everybody's having a beer. We could be in a ballroom, Somebody could, program some kind of a bar room for Christ. I mean, I don't want to get into it. I know some of you are probably getting off keister and like, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. So, anyway, let's go ahead and go to Leave Him Heidi is the hashtag to tweet at, for Christ's sake. Brony Lives is in the house. Yeah, real funny. Bronies. I mean, I can't believe you guys are still around, first of all. And secondly, I really don't appreciate, seeing people with, at these, what do you call these, brony cons? I don't appreciate seeing True Capitalist Radio shirts at brony cons, all right? I don't appreciate it. It makes me look like I'm some sort of I don't know. It doesn't make me look good, all right? Now, I know there's some bronies out there, and, you guys do whatever it is that you do just as long as you pay for whatever it is that you do and not live with Mammy and wait for Mammy to pay for it. I don't care what you do, just as long as you're not infringing upon the rights of others or trying to deprive somebody of their private property. I mean, that's all that capitalism is. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. I particularly just don't like seeing True Capitalist Radio shirts at BronyCon. I mean, let me tell you something. I mean, my personality, who I am as a man, has nothing to do with BronyCon. Anyway, let's go ahead. We've got Jay Hanaway in the house. What's going on? We've got the Onion, or Theo Onion, in the house. Chicago for Ghost in the house. Spectator Sly. We've got Ward 24. What's going on, Ward 24 in the house? Stroke Waffle 666 in the place. What's going on, man? A northern guy in the house. We've got AR Elnet. Jesus Christ, long time no see, buddy. What's going on, man? We've got Isle of Isis. Go shove it up your ass, all right? We've got Cox for Trump. Real funny jerk off. We've got Haligus, Virginia. We've got H. Not Garth. Okay, what's going on? Buttered Jesus, but shove it up your ass with these gross, disgusting. I mean, how do you people come up with some of these names, for Christ's sake? You trolls, man. I'm telling you, you're so damn creative. It's so freaking sick-minded, twisted freaks. You know what I mean? I think I saw some troll profile that said something like, I'm a pathetic fuckboy or so. I mean, can you believe it? There's another one that's like 7-Eleven was a part-time job. I thought that was pretty freaking funny. I mean, I know people probably have to think about it. Well, I don't get it. 7-Eleven was a part-time job. You see what I'm saying? Anyway. I don't know where you trolls come up with this, man. You go in the deepest, darkest crevices of your mind. I don't get it. Anyway, we've got One Stump in the house. We've got Kiwi Archangel in the place. What's going on? We've got stupid. I'm not saying that crap. I'm not saying that. Jesus Christ. What else we got? We've got Sprucey Goose in the place. Hold on, remember, hashtag Leave Him Heidi if you want a damn Twitter shout out, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. What's going on? We got Remilia Scarlet in the place. We got Free Zorg in the house. That's an old-time listener. What's up, Free Zorg? We've got Santa Claus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, real funny. Santa Claus, like Sanders Claus, huh? Yeah, like, Bernie Sanders is just going to go and give everybody everything. Like, oh, yes, I'm Bernie Sanders, and I'm going to give you free college. I'm going to give you free health care. I'm going to give you everything because I wake up and I have to go to the bathroom 5 times a night, and that is not fair. That is not fair that an old man like me has to go to the bathroom 5 times, and now I'm going to make it into law. I'm going to make it into the law that everybody has to go 5 times to the bathroom night, or you're going into a gulag. I mean, I'm serious. I know that sounds silly, but that's what freaking socialism is. That's what communism is. Whatever this 75-year-old kookster decides is law, for Christ's sake. I'm not kidding. Anyway, folks, I'm sorry. We had a lot of dead air. My freaking dog Templeton, for Christ's sake. I mean, I scared the living bejesus out of me. I'll tell you this right now. All right, I'm telling you, my wife, I probably would not be able to do this show, for Christ's sake, for a little bit if something happened to that poor dog. Oh, let me say, hey, Templeton, are you okay? Yeah, he seems okay. He seems okay. Hey, you okay? Yeah, he's okay. He's okay in there. Anyway. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, what else? I mean, we're going off keister here. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I'm still a little flustered at Templeton here. I'm still a little flustered, man. I'm not joking, man. I need to take a real deep drink because I'm not joking, man. Oh my God. I mean, seriously, I heard a little and then and I get freaking, my computers went off. Everything went off. I was like, what the hell's going on? And I can't make Templeton great again. Yeah, real funny guy. Real funny. Anyway, let me go ahead and get some of the drink here. We're going to take more calls. I mean, and the only reason that the show is 2 hours, folks, is because I promised my wife I wouldn't dedicate as much time to the broadcast as I did last time. Remember, I dedicated a whole lot of time to the broadcast, not only to the broadcast, but outside the broadcast. You know, folks, and I told her, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it 2 hours, and if the people want it, if there's enough people out there they want 3 hours, oh, by God, I can't. I have to do it. I got to do it. Anyway, folks, we weren't talking about Trump. I want to talk a little bit about the fall of the EU, baby. Have you seen the latest True Capitalist Army propaganda video? It's called The Fall of Europa. And it basically highlights the migration crisis and the destruction of Europe. And I cannot believe that the world is just sitting on their thumbs and allowing Europe to be completely invaded by migrants, which are mostly war-fighting aged men. All right? And guess who let them in? The leftists of the European Union. So that they can integrate, so that they can have multiculturalism in a European Union-style fashion. Bull crap. This is a systematic takeover of Europe, and it's being pre-planned in Europe, and that's why Obama is bringing in these damn ISIS and these Muslims from these same people, the same people that are destroying Europe. He's secretly bringing them into the United States, folks, and he's giving them new passports, giving them new Social Security numbers. Look, I know I've talked a lot of garbage about Alex Jones, but I strongly advise folks to start entertaining some of his YouTube material whenever you have the time. I don't like Alex Jones, to be completely honest with you, but in times of war, you have to make allies out of enemies, and this is a time of war, folks. This is a capitalist revolution. A capitalist revolution. And the only way that we are going to be able to be victorious is if all of us act in unison and make sure that the establishment doesn't sway, doesn't disregard the people's will. I mean, it's as simple as that, man. And I feel bad. My heart is broken for Europe. I mean, I cannot believe that we can just, I mean, the world, people are just sitting there. That's why I tweeted, for you folks that are in Europe, you know, the dissecting of an AK-47, because the AK-47, folks, is one of the most widely distributed weapons on the planet. And let me tell you, those parts are all over the place. And if you know what you're doing in gun-free Europe, I strongly advise you to take whatever precautions necessary to protect yourself. All right? Because let me tell you, it seems as if the damn immigrants got guns. I mean, isn't that ironic, folks? I mean, doesn't that make you sick? You know, the liberals, they can sit here, they bring in the problem, right? They bring in the migrant crisis, then they punish the people. They punish their own people. Do you understand the leftist mindset? Do you understand communism? It's evil. It's pure evil. And the only way we can combat communism and socialism is utilizing the same methods of agitation they utilized against us, against them. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I encourage all throughout the world to do the same methods of agitation that the leftists have done throughout the 20th century and use it to the capitalist advantage in the 21st century, because by God, folks, I will not watch Europe go down in flames. I will not watch America go down in flames. That's why I'm coming back. That's why I'm here. And whatever I can do to organize people, inspire people to go out and rise up and realize that you are a human being. You are not chattel. You are not slaves. And for these damn bureaucrats, international, domestic, to sit here and wave their fingers in our faces as if they're some kind of a supra authority is just utterly pathetic. And that's why the people need to come together and realize that the only way we're going to rise up is if everybody has a cohesive idea on why they are rising up. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, I feel sorry for Europe. I cannot believe that the world is sitting on their thumbs and watching Europe being taken over. And it's a systematic takeover by radical Islam. I mean, don't you understand these people aren't assimilating into the culture over there? And on the contrary, you've got the leftists that are trying to make laws to make the domestic populations oblige this populations. Man, can you believe this crap? I mean, I'm not kidding around. So my heart and prayers go out to all the Europeans. And, you know, I know I've had some enemy European people and stuff, but let me tell you, I don't care if you were my enemy back in the day. What is happening to you guys is freaking ridiculous and pathetic. And it sucks. And it sucks that the mainstream media in America refuses to air the reality of what is going on, and it's a tragedy. And that's why it's so important for Europe to help us here in America elect Donald Trump. Because I know in my heart of hearts that Donald Trump he's not going to just sit on his thumb and watch Europe being systematically taken over by radical Islam. I guarantee that this man remembers old Europe. It remembers Europe being beautiful, the architecture being beautiful, the people being peaceful. He remembers that, and for them to be systematically taken over by radical Islam that was brought in by the leftist politician, the leftist bureaucrats, is tragic. And I'm sorry to my European brethren. I am sorry that you are having to witness this, that you are having to see this, and I'm sure it's probably one of the most tragic things that you've ever seen in your life. And by God, we're with you over here in the United States. All right? That's why it's so important for you Europeans out there, help elect Donald Trump. Do whatever it takes in your side of the pond over there. Because, I mean, you can see from the politicians that you've elected, they're not going to help you. And by God, spread it around like wildfire, the capitalist propaganda video called The Fall of Europa. I mean, that is just a tragic, chilling video. And by the way, I'm going to extend the contest. Whoever wants to be a co-host, by God, put the propaganda out there. We've got a couple of propagandas pieces already out there. I'm going to put a vote Thursday on the Twitter account, Politics Ghost, and I'm going to leave it up to the people. And that Friday, I think it's April Fool's Day, right? This Friday, we're going to say April Fool's Day. I'll go ahead and allow that person to co-host with me the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, baby. I mean, you can't get any better than that. Anyway, 516-453-9903 is the number to call. Let's go ahead and take a couple of more callers. Then we're going to talk a little bit about Barack Obama, and then we'll go into you-know-what. So let's go ahead and take some callers. 509, what's going on?
Hey, I'd like to call out these assholes out in all these chats saying that Templeton's a shitty name. I think it's a really great name for a pony.
Oh, shove it up your ass, all right? All right, look, Templeton, I mean, are you people morons? I mean, you see, this is the generational gap here, all right? This is the generational gap. They don't even remember Charlotte's Web. They don't remember Templeton, the little rat. You don't remember? Oh, smorgasbord. You don't remember that crap? Man, you see, y'all don't know what y'all are missing, man. You see, those are wholesome memories right there that I made with my children. See what I'm saying? This is why we got so much gender fluidity out here, because we got single mothers out here dumping these poor kids on a boob tube, an illegal alien child care provider, or a violent video game while they go out to freaking Applebee's looking for Alabama black snake for the night, for Christ's sake. It's disgusting, it's pathetic, and I cannot believe that I'm witnessing this. I'm witnessing the destruction of the youth of America. Jesus Christ, I haven't even drank a beer yet. And screw you people that are making fun of my dog's name, man, all right? Screw you. Seriously, screw you. Let me take a swig of this beer, for Christ's sake. Good beer here. Let's take a couple other calls here. How about 712? You're on the horn.
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
No, how about you?
I'm all right. What's going on?
Nothing much. Just sitting here thinking about Trump and how they're going to fuck him over at the fucking convention, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they are, man. I'm not kidding around. I mean, we have to do whatever it takes. That's why the capitalist army is doing what it's doing. And let me tell you, Ted Cruz had a bad weekend, baby. He had a bad weekend this weekend, thanks to the capitalist army, baby. Anyway, thanks for calling. 614, you're on the horn.
Ghost, now that I've made you a propaganda video, meet me at the Krispy Kreme with Karaskin, and we can turn each other into glazed donuts. Oh, my.
God, Jesus Christ, that is the most disgusting, that's probably one of the most disgusting tub calls I've ever heard, for Christ's sake, and you leave Karaskin alone. Damn it. Leave Karaskin alone. I'm tired of people picking on Karaskin. Leave him alone. Jesus Christ, that was horrible. That was a horrible call right there, tub guy. I cannot believe that you called up the show. Hey. And now my dog's getting all riled up here. You see this? Jesus Christ. Do you hear this? You hear my dog, for Christ's sake? What's wrong with you, Templeton? What's wrong? Oh, you're a little energized now? You got a little shot going on in you? Woo! Here, say hi to people out there. Say hi. He's quiet as hell as it relates to, being with me and his mama. Yes, my wife likes to call Templeton his mama. He's all quiet and crap, but let me tell you, he doesn't like people. He doesn't like people. He starts barking at people, wanting to bite people, so it's kind of hard to bring people around, which I like that. I like that crap. You know what I mean? I don't like too many people around me anyway, for Christ's sake. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about Fidel Castro, because for you folks that don't know, we had an apology tour, or Barack Obama's South American Caribbean apology tour, which stopped off in Cuba, which was an unprecedented move the first time there's been a president in Cuba since the freaking 50s or some kind of crap like that. And here you had Barack Obama once again thinking that he's Mr. Diplomat in Chief, thinking that he's, taking one big giant step for mankind, all right, and going over here to Cuba thinking he's breaking some sort of barriers or some crap, sitting over there laughing, watching a baseball game with Raul Castro, Fidel Castro's brother. Meanwhile, we have the Brussels attack, and this guy's out here, he's laughing, for Christ. He's laughing while the damn freaking Brussels attack is happening. It's ridiculous. And by the way, while Obama was sitting there with Raul Castro, having some, I don't know, fish and chips or whatever they're eating out there, on top of that, can you believe that the Cuban government actually has the gall to demand money for all the Cuban baseball players it has supplied because of defection? I'm not kidding, man. I mean, this is not a joke. I mean, this is how these communists think. And anyway, after all that said and done, after all that garbage Barack Obama did, kissing the freaking feet of the Castro brothers, Fidel Castro comes out today and says, and fuck you, Obama, you piece of shit. We don't need no stinking states. We don't need United States. Screw you, USA. And that's what he did. He just told he said he was a stupid Yankee. We don't need your charity. I'm paraphrasing, of course. So good job, Obama. Once again, I mean, when Fidel Castro thinks you're a damn joke, I mean, I think that you're pretty much the bottom of the barrel on the world stage. And let me tell you something right now. That is what Obama has made us look like as far as America is concerned on the world stage. It's pathetic, it's sick, and it makes me want to puke. And on top of Barack Obama going to Cuba for his apology tour, he decided to go and stop off in Argentina, which I actually like the wine from Argentina, to be honest with you. The Malbec grape is, love it. Of course, that's a little class there. Anyway, he stops off in Argentina and talks to a group of, it looked like a bunch of young people, a bunch of college kids or whatever. He had some kind of a freaking Argentinian town hall with college kids or some crap. And do you know what this idiot said? This asshole suggested that there's not much difference between capitalism and communism. Can you believe the gall of this disgusting, filthy, soulless bureaucrat, for Christ's sake? This filthy liar that lied to everybody, the country, the people that worshiped him, his freaking parents, everybody. He lied to everybody. And this guy has the gall, the audacity to sit here and suggest that capitalism and communism are not that far off from one another, that they're somewhat the same? I mean, can you believe the kind of garbage that this guy's trying to shove down our holes? He's trying to shove it down our holes, man. Oh, my God. Anyway, in this speech to these, Argentinian college kids, all right, he suggested that what these students, the future, should do is take certain tenets of capitalism and certain tenets of communism and put them together and formulate your own discombobulated crony capitalism, international consortium criminal syndicate like that's been erected now. That's erected right now. The United Nations, NATO, these international bureaucratic, communistic international institutions, the International Monetary Fund, the Federal Reserve. I mean, can we go on and on and on and on and on? I mean, I'm serious. This guy suggested that there's not much difference between communism and capitalism. And if you believe that, folks, then, please castrate yourself. All right? Please get neutered if that's what you believe. Jesus Christ. I can't believe that. Can we hurry up and get this Obama nightmare over with, for Christ's sake? I mean, I want Trump elected. I know when Trump is elected, he's going to bring back the 80s times 10, baby. And if you folks weren't around in the 80s, or, you weren't lucky enough to partake in adult activities in the 80s, well, by God, you missed it, baby. Oh, my God, you missed it, baby. I'm not kidding around. You missed the 80s. The 80s did rock. Everybody had money. I mean, if you want a good aesthetic representation of the 80s, I strongly advise people to watch American Psycho, not because of the psychotic content, but the aesthetics of that movie was just unbelievable. It accurately portrayed the 80s. And it accurately portrayed all the money that was just widely distributed, that was just going around like it ain't crap. Geez, nowadays, folks are having a hard time finding $1 out here. That's why more and more folks are going at that big brother government tea, trying to get some free damn food stamps, trying to get some free welfare, trying to get whatever it takes. Why do you think you got all these Bernie Sanders teat suckers? Huh? I mean, that's the basis of Bernie Sanders' campaign. That's the whole reason why these morons are all they're backing him up. They're kissing his old prostate. They're kissing his old prostate because they believe that there's going to be some gold coming out of there. That there's going to be some gold coming out of that old prostate-infected colon, and that they're going to somehow cash out. You damn Bernie Sanders fans are not cashing out, just like the Obama fans didn't cash out. You know who cashed out during Obama while you morons were sitting there crying, acting emotional, acting like a bunch of idiots, kind of like the goddamn Bernie Sanders idiots now? Look at what y'all got. Y'all got the shaft. Y'all got put on welfare. Y'all became charity cases. That's what happened to the people that voted for Obama, for Christ's sake. And hence, what are those same people doing? They're out there, they're voting for Bernie Sanders. They're voting for prostate-infected Bernie Sanders because their Messiah, the guy that was supposed to bring back racial unity, it's supposed to help everybody, and it's supposed to be a mass-scale socialistic experiment, decided instead of helping all the people that voted him into office, he decided to go ahead and basically sign into law the biggest transfer of wealth in American history. That's right. So that's why I'm telling you, folks. I mean, you people that are voting for Bernie Sanders were the same idiots sucking on the corroded, soulless stronghead of Barack Obama. You know it, and I know it. And what makes you think that Bernie Sanders is going to give you something if your boy Barack Obama didn't do it? He gave all the money to Wall Street, assholes. He gave all the money to the health insurance industry, you morons. He gave money to freaking Hollywood. Why do you think he's always in Hollywood, assholes? Why don't you read Stimulus Package 2? Take a look at all the people that cashed out. As a matter of fact, I talked about it during that time. Go to the freaking archive at blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Give me a break. Jesus Christ. Just look it for yourselves, man. And on top of which, folks, and then we're going to get to Radio Graffiti, but I want to underscore this, I mean, to the freaking 10th power, okay? In 2008, 2009, during Stimulus Package 2, on top of all the Democratic cronies, all right, cronies getting bailed out, getting money. The pornography industry got money in Stimulus Package 2. Hollywood got money in Stimulus Package 2. GM got money in Stimulus Package 2. The tech industry got money in Stimulus Package 2. The freaking Wall Street bankers got freaking money in Stimulus Package 2. And you know what else Obama threw in there for good measure? He threw in there for good measure that if you happen to be wanting to take out a student loan, that it's now nationalized, baby, that the only lender of student loans is the government. And now you can't file for bankruptcy your student loan because, you see, all those leftist professors that are in all these universities, folks, that's how they got their degrees. Do you understand? They went into student debt. Yeah, they took out student loans. They went out and went to school for 10 to 12 years. And then when they finally got tenured, then when they finally got a professorship, they decided, well, I'm not going to pay on that student loan. I'm filing for bankruptcy. Who cares? I got an $80,000 professor tenureship, for Christ's sake. Who cares about that student loan? You can't do that, folks. You kids, you're blaming the wrong people. You're barking up the wrong tree if you think you're going to get yourself a free education. I mean, don't you understand, folks, that in Stimulus Package 2, before 2009, you could file for bankruptcy on your student debt. You can't do that anymore. You cannot file for bankruptcy on your student debt. You have to pay that college debt for life. And now that it's government nationalized, you can't run away from it like some credit card. You can't run away from it like some debtor for a damn car loan. You can't run away from it, folks. And they will deduct it out of your check. Do you understand that? If you work, your work is tied to your Social Security number, they'll take it out of your check. Just ask anyone who's out there who went to college and is actually working. They'll take it out of your check. And if you don't work, what did I say was going to happen, folks? Back in 2009, 2010, what did I say was going to happen? The Department of Education was getting themselves their own SWAT teams, baby. That's right. Why in the hell would they get their own SWAT teams? Well, look at them now, huh? They're going up, they're rounding up people that have outstanding student loans now. I mean, don't you understand 2008, 2009, the Stimulus Package 2, Barack Obama, they made you into serfs, to debtor slaves. And you morons have the audacity to sit here and beg Bernie Sanders, who's saying the same routine that Barack Obama said in 2008, and you people think that you're going to get something? I mean, it'd be funny if it wasn't so tragic. I mean, don't you freaking idiots remember? Yes, we can. Change. Oh, let's vote for Barack Obama. It'll be this utopia. Europe wants us to vote for him. It'll be so great. I'll be paid off my mortgage. I'll pay off my car. I'll get a chicken in every pot. And I'll be able to do everything I want. It's the same routine, morons. And you see, these same stupid, snot-nosed little moron imbeciles, these mindless minions of Bernie Sanders, these are the same people giving an excuse to Barack Obama's incompetence. And you see, this is what we're dealing with on the Trump train, folks. This is our opposition. Completely mindless people on the Bernie Sanders side to people that are actually capitalists, to people that have creativity, to people that have actually produced something, that are producers, excuse me. Jesus Christ. I'm not kidding around, folks. You freaking college kids, you need to take your heads out of your clogged up, snot-nosed, beer bong drinking asses and realize that you've been had. You've been had, and you keep running to the left like a bunch of freaking little spoiled brats. You keep running to the left, and they're the ones that keep giving you a classic-style pig fuck. And all you do is just keep going, That's all y'all keep doing. I mean, y'all are out there, Bernie Sanders, feel the burn. Look at you morons. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be ashamed of yourselves, you Bernie Sanders fan. Remember, Barack Obama was supposed to give you this crap. Now you think some prostate-infected old freaking man is going to do this? Give me a freaking break. Anyway, folks, we got about a little over 17 minutes left in the broadcast, folks. And I think it's about time for everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. Woo! That's right, folks. It's about that time for the part of the broadcast in which the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you have to do to be a part of the show is call in 516-453-9903. And when I call on your goddamn area code or on your stupid Skype name, you have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is. Whatever it is that you want to say on your mind. And once again, I implore the people that are listening in, that are on hold, to please say something worth a crap. All right? I mean, you're getting a little embarrassing out here. I mean, I'm not kidding around. I mean, this is seriously, all right? I mean, enough. Tired of this crap. I mean, either you say something or piss off. That's all I got to say, all right? All right, folks, here we go. Radio Graffiti starts right now. 831 Radio Graffiti.
Hello? Is this me?
That's you. Now it ain't you. How about a real black guy, Radio Graffiti?
It's on the playground is where I put sticks in my butt. Chilling out, Max, and relax, no cool, no putting some.
We're not listening. Shut it off. We're not listening to that crap. Hey, engineer, come on. You get it straight, all right? Jesus Christ. 619 Radio Graffiti.
Hello, Ghost. It's me, Asho.
Asho?
Hello? Yeah.
This ain't Asho. This sounds like an old man, for Christ's sake.
I'm 19. Remember? I'm in college now.
You're in college now. This isn't Asshole, for Christ's sake. No way. Asshole is an 8-year-old Justin Bieber Mexican kid. What are you talking about?
I am 19. I go to college, and I'm supporting Bernie Sanders, Section 8 housing, all right? Make America free again, all right? We want free housing.
Just shut up. Just shut your stupid immigrant ass up. All right? Okay, that's great. Okay, you talk with a broken English accent. Doesn't make you asshole, all right? Asshole wouldn't sound like some freaking baracho that just hopped off of the freaking, border, for Christ's sake, all right? He was an 8-year-old Mexican kid, all right? I mean, he had an old vieja of a mother who used to go out to Applebee's and, look for Alabama black snake, for Christ's sake. All right? You are not asshole. Stop it. All right? Just stop it. Make me reminisce about that stupid little prick. All right, 575 Radio Graffiti.
What's going on? Long live capitalism.
Yeah, you know what it is, baby. The capitalist army and capitalism is in effect in the house, baby, and you know it and I know it. So who we bullshitting, huh? 630, you're on the horn. Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, why don't we go Bloomington and make a My Little Pony porno? It'd be legit.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Shut up, all right, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. What was that? The brony sloth, for Christ's sake? Baby? Roof, 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 baby, roof, roof. Anyway, 561 Radio Graffiti.
Hi, this is a shout out to my fellow gay furries. Come on down to First Station 13 and get your ass roll busted.
What the hell are you talking about, for Christ's sake? What is that, some homosexual mating call, for Christ's sake? 360, you're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost. How you doing?
What's up? Chilling.
Not much. I want to give a shout out to the Discord chat.
Well, the Discord chat, I guess that's something brony related, for Christ. Jesus, how many bronies are out here, for Christ's sake, man? I mean, it's been almost 4 years since I broadcasted, and I figured, that'd be about enough time for these bronies to grow out of this, fruitacular, Fruitonian type of crap. Whatever this is, I don't know what you call this movement. I don't care. But no, look at you guys. You guys are still around, for Christ's sake. Still around. Jesus Christ. 574 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Oh, hello there. What's up?
Yeah. The sky, for Christ's sake. Would you say something, Milky Liquor? 727 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, what's up, Goose?
Nothing much, just chilling, for Christ's sake. Why don't you say something? Why don't you blow a fart or something, man? Why don't you belch or something? 480 Radio Graffiti. Feel the burn! Wow! Wow! Oh, you're trying to be like me. You think it's funny, huh? You think it's funny? That's how these damn freaking people act, man. That's how they sound. 301 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, what do you think of the Transgenders for Templeton movement?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't affiliate anything trans-testicle with my dog, all right? For Christ's sake, all right? Don't do anything trans-testicle related to my dog. 407 Radio Graffiti.
Ted Cruz's first mistress was your granny.
Oh, you stupid son of a bitch. Look, let's not start that crap, all right? Let's not start that crap that, start talking about my granny, all right? I mean, look, we're having a good show here, except when Templeton, almost shocked himself to death. There's no reason to be sitting here talking about my granny. You piece of trash. Anyway, we've got the Pivot Idiot Radio Graffiti.
Ashes to ashes, funk to funky, we all know that ghosts are cucky.
Oh, Jesus Christ. At least he broke down in Fruit Bowl song or something, for Christ's sake. I mean, hey, Gabe Brodsky, Radio Graffiti.
Let me tell you something. If you're a true conservative, if you're a real conservative, if you're a real American patriot, vote for
Bernie Sanders.
Oh, just shove it up your ass. I never said that. That's a splice, you piece of crap. I mean, after that big diatribe that I just gave about freaking Bernie prostate-infected Sanders, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. The Mighty Nate, Radio Graffiti. No. We're not starting this goddamn remix crap, for Christ's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ, do you remember how many remixes we had the last time, for Christ's sake, man? I mean, I don't even want to talk about it, man. We're starting back with this, aren't we? 4 years later, we're still doing this, huh? Jesus Christ. Who else we got going on over here? 447 Radio Goddamn Graffiti. Too late, Milky Liquor. 909 Radio Graffiti.
Bombings for Belgium.
Oh, just shut, you freaking scumbag. What a scumbag. You moron, scumbag prick. I cannot believe that you would splice me with something like that. Jesus Christ. Do you hear this freaking crap, folks? You see what I have to put up with on a consistent goddamn basis, for Christ's sake? This is what you get. All right, you folks that want to be internet famous, like, I want to be an internet star. Oh, yeah, you're going to have to take this crap. Jesus Christ. Navy Husky, Radio Goddamn Graffiti. God damn it, Navy Husky. I remember you. You made the Taco Tuesday song. You made Ghost. I remember your little stupid, splicing little Ghost remix ass. I remember this asshole. It's Navy saying Husky. I remember Navy saying Husky. Screw you, bastards, all right? Freaking Navy saying Husky over here trying to talk crap. 216 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Hey, Gus, I'm just going to say first-time caller, and I want to thank you for all that you've done. Back in 2012, I was just a bedwetting liberal socialist, but after listening to your shows for the past 4 years, I've actually grown into a capitalist myself. I want to thank you. I love living the lavish lifestyle, and I just want to say I have a brother who's voting for Bernie Sanders. What can I say to convince him not to vote for the damn communist?
Well, that's a very good point, man. What you need to tell him is that Bernie Sanders isn't going to give you nothing, just like Obama didn't give anybody anything when he was elected. I mean, nothing pains me more than a damn black folk, black people, going out here and giving their undying support
to Barack Obama, which has thrown black people back about 40 or 50 years, man. And I'm not just talking about race relations. I'm talking about throwing them in jail. I mean, more blacks have been arrested during this time. More blacks have been murdered during this time. More blacks have been aborted during this time. More blacks are on welfare. More blacks are dependent on the damn system. It's pathetic. And it pains my heart that the black folks can sit here and give their undying support to this pathetic, soulless piece of trash. I can't. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it at all. But, you know, if you try to get it, I don't know. I mean, there's nothing really I could say to you, man. I mean, you know, these people are going to vote for whoever they're going to vote for. They think Bernie Sanders is going to give them, free everything, just like they thought Obama was going to do, and it ain't going to happen, boy. It ain't going to happen. Exara Hawks, Radio Graffiti. That's the True Capitalist Pianist right there, playing the True Capitalist radio song there on piano, man. Pretty goddamn good there, pianist. All right, let's keep it going, shall we? We only got a few more minutes left, so let's make them count, shall we, boy? All right, let's go down to the bottom here. 203, Radio Graffiti.
Yo, what's up, Ghost? How are you, man?
I'm chilling like a villain, man, just kicking back. I'm trying to give some Bernie Sanders minion slapping going on. Anyway, Note Party, Radio Graffiti. Note Party, Jesus Christ.
Hello! Hello, guys!
Yeah, I know. How quaint. How freaking convenient.
What's up,
the trans testicle, right? The trans testicle, right? What happened to your voice, for Christ's sake?
What do you mean, what happened to my voice?
Oh, yeah. It's kind of hard to sound like a woman all the time, isn't it, trans testicle, huh? It's kind of hard to be like,
hello? Yeah, I'm a girl, and I'm just chilling. Huh?
It's hard to do that crap, huh? Anyway, here we go. Who else? We got 949 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. How's it going, man? Love your show.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. 419 Radio Graffiti. Freaking Helen Kellen, Deaf Mute. Who else we got? Jesus Christ. You guys are lighting up the freaking boards here, man. All right, 712 Radio Graffiti.
He's dead.
I can't even understand what you're saying. How about 609 Radio Graffiti?
Ghost, who's your favorite toe?
Shut up. All right, I know. What is that, freaking anime crap? I mean, give me a freaking break. Who else we got? 224 Radio Graffiti. Freaking Helen Keller, Deaf Mute, for Christ's sake. 360 Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Jay Factory. That sucks.
I can't even understand what the hell you're saying, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. What's up with all the heavy tongues going on out here, for Christ's sake? Why is everybody's head, their tongues all heavy, for Christ's sake? I mean, come on, man. What are mommies doing to their freaking kids, for Christ's sake? Anyway, 269 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, Blue Collar Plumber and Trump supporter here. I just want to say I want to get my hands around your pipes. Oh, my.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, are you sure you could say all that in one freaking syllable? Freaking, Jesus Christ. 908 Radio Graffiti.
I need you to forgive me for everything I've done against you and your family. Please.
Oh, shut up. All right. 775 Radio Graffiti.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Not this idiot. Get him off. Get this moron off, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. This moron made himself a freaking meme, saying nothing but Jesus Christ. We only got a few more calls to go, and then we got to get off here, boys. All right, here we go. 815 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, would you agree that Belgium is booming right now?
You are a freaking complete soulless prick, all right? And I hope you get cancer of the prick for saying that, boy. I hope you get cancer of the prick, and I hope you go out like Willie Lump Lump. 765 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I want to give a shout-out to my guys over at Poll and say Bernie Sanders for president.
Yeah, shut. Well, we got Bernie Sanders fans rating, for Christ's sake. Hey, assholes. Obama didn't give you diddly last time. What makes you think some 75-year-old, I'm Bernie Sanders, if I have to go to the bathroom 5 times a night, I'm going to make it law that you have to go 5 times a night too. Give me a break. One more call. Let's make it good, for Christ's sake. How about 818 Radio Graffiti?
Look, I'm the engineer.
I almost killed Templeton. Shut up! Look, okay, that's enough. That's enough, all right? I'm sorry I even said my dog's name, for Christ's sake. I'm sorry I even said it, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Don't make fun of my dog, all right? That's my wife's dog, for Christ's sake. Anyway, folks, I'm going to be tinkering around with the time of the show, so follow me on Twitter at PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores, PoliticsGhost. All right, and follow me on Twitter. Once again, we're going to be doing this 5 times a week. I don't know what the times are going to be. We're going to try to tinker around with the goddamn microphone, for Christ's sake, because I need my mic. I need my mic. I can't work under these conditions, for Christ's sake. So anyway, folks, leave my dog alone. I'm out of here. Follow me on Twitter, PoliticsGhost. Long live the capitalist army, baby. I'm out of here.
Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.